Hey guys, I'm pretty fired up right now. I've got Justin French with me from ISI. He's one of your brothers. Hey Justin, how's it going, man?
Hey Aaron, I'm doing good. Thanks for asking.
Well, hey, give us a couple of minutes of you personally, the family, the business. Kind of give the guys that don't know you a little introduction.
Okay. Justin French. I live right here in Hendersonville, Tennessee. Just got married 2 months ago.
Come on, man. Congratulations.
So that's been pretty cool. Amazing. Had some radical life change in my life happen over the past 3 years, from a former life to a new life in Jesus. And so, I'm looking forward to what God has for me. And that was one of the main reasons that I joined the ISI.
Well, very cool, man. Tell us a little bit about your business.
Okay. I'm in real estate here in Nashville, which is amazing right now. It took a little while to get going, and that's also been a part of my journey. It started about the same time as I wanted to change my life. So I've been building a business and building myself personally. Before that, I kind of bounced around at a lot of sales jobs and never really found anything that fit what I was looking for, where I could balance truly helping people and also be financially rewarding. So,
man, if you're not selling houses right now in Nashville, Tennessee, you're having a hard time, I'm telling you, because there's houses flying off the shelf. Although I will have to say, I think it's slowed down just a little bit. Would you agree?
It has. We started feeling it last summer.
Yeah.
The shift, it's cycles of real estate. I'm learning that from just people that have been doing it before me. But still, anything that's affordable, if it's priced right, it'll sell.
I saw a video you did not long ago, and I'm trying to remember where it was. I think it was in Hendersonville. May have been a country music star's house or some house that was real unusual, maybe on the lake. Tell us about that house real quick. I just remember it being pretty unusual.
Yeah, that house was built, I can't remember the gentleman's name, but he also built Johnny Cash's home, the one on the lake. And Johnny
Braxton Dixon.
Braxton Dixon built the house, and this was his personal family home. And so there was a really cool stories associated with it. He actually went to Johnny went to him about 5 times trying to buy that house, and he turned him down until he made him an offer he just couldn't refuse. So Braxton built the home that I sold, and his family lived in it for about 40 years. So that was a pretty interesting sale.
That's pretty cool. For those that don't know, Johnny Cash lived here in Hendersonville, which is really about 1.5 miles from my office right here on the lake. And the house is sitting like almost on the water. I don't know how they allowed him to build that house so close to the water, but it's on this bluff, and it's right. His boat slip came right up to his den. And then there's tennis courts up on top of the hill. But anyway, it's pretty cool. Anyway, I just thought I'd mention, it has nothing to do with our interview. Justin.
No.
We all deal with the thorn in our side. There's some kind of challenge that we're facing, and I want you to share whatever that is, whether it's personal or professional, that the guys can maybe relate back to you. They can reply or they can post underneath this video. What is the number one challenge you think you're dealing with presently?
I think for me, everything in my life is new, and so for me, really slowing down and kind of trusting the processes and taking advice, continuing to trust in what God has for me, and just being okay with, comfortable being uncomfortable. I think everything in my life, like I said, is brand new. So that's exciting and also scary in the same sense, doing things I've never done, experiencing things I've never experienced, but it's not bad. It's just new and different. So, just trusting God and trusting the process.
Right, right. In real estate, what would you say is the biggest challenge? Because I know that's relatively new for you. What is it that is the biggest challenge in dealing with real estate? Is it getting listings? Is it making the sales? Is it dealing with other persons in your office? What are some challenges that you're experiencing in real estate?
I think for me, what I've noticed is a lot of it is overcoming a stigma. I get a lot of my business from people I don't know because I'm not from here. I don't have a big sphere here. And that being said, I've listed 6 houses in 3 weeks, so it's not stopping me, but it's getting overcoming that stigma of the used car salesman, the commission breath. They've had someone, be nasty to them in the past. And so here I am calling them and they don't know me from Adam. And, I have to overcome that and educate them that I truly care about them and I can actually make them more money, which I enjoy. It's for me, it's about the win and about truly helping people. The money's great, but, I just enjoy helping others.
What do you think is one of your biggest strengths in regard to your new profession? Like, what do you think you do best?
I think for me, it's the ability to connect with such a variety of different people. I grew up on a small farm. I was involved in some other city activities. I feel like I've lived a bunch of different lives. I was in a fraternity. I played rugby in college. I have all of this life experience, so I can connect with someone who needs to sell, a home in Greenbrier or a mansion in Brentwood and really relate to them and with that different perspective of who they are and then be genuine about it too.
Yeah, that's what I like about you. You don't carry an air. Your persona is like, hey, I'm a humble guy. I can relate to you. I want to help you, and you can relate all across the board with people. And I like that about you. Well, listen, don't be humble. I'm giving you permission to not be humble. And I want to ask you what your superpowers are overall, not just in real estate, but what are your superpowers?
I think persistence has always been something for me, like a passionate persistence. I think just compared to everyone, we all fall a lot. I have put myself in situations where I have failed magically multiple times over and over, but just that persistence to always get up and continue to strive for the next best thing. That persistence is kind of unmatched, I think.
I personally know your whole story because you and I've shared and you've talked and you've told me your whole story. I would say you're also an overcomer. You have great persistence, but you're an overcomer. I mean, you've had real trials in your life, and to see you stand up now and overcome those is very encouraging to me and the people that you're around. I know the people in your mastermind group are familiar with you completely, and they would agree with me that you're an overcomer. Last question, we'll let you go.
Thanks.
So why would I want you to be my friend?
I think it goes back to some of those things. Like I just have this passion because of the change in my life and what God has done for me. Like I just want to give that to other people. I want them to be able to see their potential and recognize that and be able to grow and learn and experience some of the fulfillment that I've experienced just in a short time. I just have that passion to help people improve their lives, and it's sometimes contagious and sometimes people are annoyed. So,
well, it's very contagious to me. I'm not annoyed at all. And I'm also excited to see your newfound faith and what you're doing with that, because it seems like that you had an old lifestyle that you've turned from, and now you've got a new lifestyle that you're excited about. And so I'm proud of you.
Sir.
I'm excited that you're in ISI, buddy. So any final words, anything else you want to tell the guys before we go?
No, if you have any questions, personal or real estate related, feel free to give me a call. I've made a list and I'm going through it. If I haven't reached out to you yet, I will get to you because I am persistent.
Sounds good. Thanks a lot, Justin. Have a good rest of the day. We'll see you.
Thanks, Aaron.
All right.
See ya.
See you.
Bye.